Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Path of Exile. Today, we're actually going to make use of that crafting recipe I kind of tried to demonstrate in the previous episode and resulted in a flask I couldn't use. So there we go. With that, we now have a nice, large life flask. We actually have two of those. We found another one at some point. And for mana flasks, 25% reduced amount recovered, but instant recovery when low on life. That's not spectacular for, stuff in general, but whatever. We'll work with it. Gonna go ahead and stash those flasks away. Flasks. I put those in those potion holding containers in my stash. All right. Now, in theory, today we're going to be getting to and killing Mervale. Mervale does a lot of cold damage. Cold resistance is very helpful for killing her. As such, I want to go ahead and pick up 2 cold resist rings. This one is actually really nice. 1 to 14 lightning damage is just good in general. And any other really nice, yeah. I tend to not really look at shops too much, but there really can be a lot of nice stuff in them that you can find. Like here, I could swap. Oh, this is extra physical damage, so that's actually kind of better for me at the moment. But every level up, or rather, every time your character levels up, the shop stock will change. It will also change every, I believe it's 24 hours. So, things to keep in mind when you're looking to gear up and find new equipment for your character. Actually, we're going to be popping back to town just ever so briefly. It's, this might not actually come up with anything, but there's a possibility of finding a particular kind of item you want to keep an eye out for when you are shopping in town. With luck, I will actually find one, and I did. This primitive staff has a blue, red, and green slot linked together. This is a little less relevant because I do not have a blacksmith whetstone with which to purchase this. I don't know if this is in particular because it is... It's possible they changed the purchase requirement for it. Let's see if I can find another one. Here's another one. Orb of Transmutation. Okay, so it depends on what exactly you're looking at, but if you can find it for like this Vine Circlet, green, blue, red, linked up together, 1 Scroll of Wisdom, which I also don't have. What the hell is going on here? For the purpose of this demonstration, I will attempt to acquire a bunch of Scrolls of Wisdom. Scroll. There we go. I want one of you.
Hello.
Go to you, and 2 Scrolls of Wisdom. Perfect. Wouldn't recommend selling other stuff for it, but just for demonstration purposes. We go ahead and buy this Vine Circlet for 1 Scroll of Wisdom. Just gonna look through here quick, see if there's any others. And if we go back here and sell that, we get a Chromatic Orb, because it's a green, blue, and red slot all linked up together. So, if you can get one for... If you can turn a Wisdom Scroll into a Chromatic Orb, that's a good deal. An Armor Scrap into a Wisdom, or into a Chromatic Orb at this point in the game, not worth it. The Armor Scroll... Words. The Armor Scraps are worth a lot more at this point, relatively, I think. I don't know. I'm honestly not sure. They're probably worth about the same amount, if nothing else, so... I don't recommend, in this particular case, going for that combination. I was gonna say, oh god, do we have another Exile already? Jeez, that'd be like 2 back-to-back in this place. Which would actually be kind of neat, but... well, yeah, I was going somewhere with that. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna kill Silver Spectre. Heavy Strike is pretty awesome. As soon as I get my hands on a multi-strike or... is it melee splash damage gem, I want to link that up with a Heavy Strike or Infernal Blow. Kill Amarissa, there we go. Infernal Blow, 66.8 damage. Leap Slam is 37.8. So Leap Slam is great for taking out attacks of any, but being able to use Heavy Strike or Infernal Blow as an AoE ability is just awesome to be able to do. Another rare over here. I was waiting for that to go away. so I could read what had popped up. It was just an achievement for killing Amarissa. Some superior stuff. Another thing you want to keep an eye out for is, early on especially, is superior equipment. I'm just grabbing a couple other things just to sell for Scrolls of Wisdom, because I'm out of them, which is annoying. You can sell 40% quality worth of superior equipment for armor scraps for equipment, and blacksmith whetstones in the case of weapons. So nice little upgrades. You probably don't want to be picking up every single one you come across. You know, picking up a 3% quality thing really not worth the stash space or the inventory space while you're carrying it around. 10, 15, or 10 or 15%, kind of worth it. I want to say a 20% will sell outright for an armor scrap or blacksmith whetstone, but I could be remembering that incorrectly. And I don't have a 20% item to check with. Here we go, making use of that leap slam, jumping across bodies of water. Getting those wisdom scrolls. Yeah, we'll break some boulders, and I want to try to pick up the pace today. I think I commented on that last time, with technical difficulties and all. But, I said at some point that I want to kind of move at a decent pace, and I have been taking my sweet time. So, popping that Quicksilver Flask as we run into any other rare guy. As I'm out of mana once again. This is going to continue happening until I get blood magic at some point. I apologize for it, but for the moment, you're gonna have to deal with it, unfortunately. Because I am absolutely terrible at managing my mana. I don't need to kill you, the last straggler or two. Let's get down to the Cavern of Anger. Now, Mervale could be interesting. Okay, I have 5 Town Portal Scrolls. I don't want to have to use 5 Town Portal Scrolls, but it may end up working out that way. I don't know how it's going to go. Hopefully it won't go terribly, and I won't need more than one emergency teleport just so I don't have to run back. But the way my luck tends to go, I will just get utterly slaughtered. Yeah, we'll kill a nice little pack of squids and crabs all mixed up together. And we'll pop a mana potion, desync briefly. We'll fortunately not die. Down here, if you happen to have a ruby ring for fire resist, it's a good idea to throw that on. The red squids will run up to you, explode, and do fire damage. Right, kill the boss guy. We'll use a potion. We have here, hey, a replenishing shrine. I'm assuming this is something to do with healing and mana regeneration and stuff. I'm half tempted to go ahead... Hey, ruby ring. I'm half tempted to just find the exit and grab it. Or, find the exit, come back, grab it. But I'm gonna grab it now. 30 seconds of regenerating life and mana. At a somewhat decent rate, actually. I have basically a 50-50 shot here. There could be a path up this way here on the map that could lead to Mervale's lair. I don't think I'm going to make it to Mervale before this effect wears out, though, so... a little unfortunate. I was going to kill some stuff. Make some decent-sized packs. Doesn't really waste time to kill them in such large numbers. And here we go, the entrance down to Mervale's lair. Pop down an emergency portal scroll, or an emergency town portal, so if I do happen to die, I can get right back. Swap out to that second resist ring. You don't need 2 necessarily, but it doesn't hurt. And I'm going to try Heavy Strike. This might not go well. I wouldn't recommend getting up close and personal like this without having a second cold resist ring. As like a witch or even like a ranger, shadow, scion, might not be quite as much in the way of tankiness. I think I have a diamond skin node. Not yet. So I'd actually not terribly tanky. You could have armor and stuff as well, so this might be doable. I don't know. But with her first form done and defeated, generally what you'd want to do is that little trick I said last time, hold shift and R, get close with like ground slam, and just kind of hit her. from a little bit of a distance so you're not getting smacked and hit by her ice spears. Her ice spears actually do more damage further away. After maybe the distance from my character to my mouse right now, they turn into like critical hit spears where they do a lot more damage. And then she has Cold Snap, which is that thing explodes or pops up from the ground, however you want to say it. Okay on mana. I'm not so okay on life. I'm going to glue my health, restore up a little bit, and just Leap Slam the extra friends, and then Heavy Strike Merveil's second form to death. One nice thing I kind of don't really talk about, if you target something and don't move your mouse, you'll continue to target whatever you're targeting, so if she can move wherever she wants, I'll continue attacking Merveil.
The ancestors.
There we go. I was kind of expecting my character to say more than that, but hey, works for me. We got a nice rare. Oh, we got a bunch of nice stuff actually. That was pretty good. Sledgehammer is probably going to be what I'm using at level 17.
I cannot carry this.
If I can manage to take it with me. I'm finding a lot of rare stuff. 5% superior quality, not concerned in the slightest about that. What do we have that's of interest to identify? I don't have the intelligence to wear these, sadly, but those would be very nice otherwise. 15% increased movement speed. Movement speed... I'm going to go ahead and say, don't look specifically for movement speed. It's one of those things you get spoiled by, you don't miss until you know what it is, and when you go from a character running around with like 20-25% increased movement speed to a character with none, the characters feel very, very slow, so I highly recommend not going for movement speed until you just kind of end up doing it naturally. Unless you're trying to rush really quickly through, like, you know, it's like your 20th character and you've done it all already and not really concerned. And that armor is a lot better. Goodbye, crappy thorny chestplate of the cloud. Some velvet gloves I'm never going to wear because they require intelligence. And you know, we can identify these flasks. Dispels burning, recharges 3 charges when you take a critical strike. 38% increased charge recovery. That's not bad. And sapping large life flasks. 60% increased life recovered, removes 10% of life recovered from mana when used. So 256 as opposed to 160. I'll probably end up swapping that back out. And hell, oh wait, that's a medium. Darn it. Oh well. There we go, a little bit of inventory management, and on to Act 2. Were there plate greaves on the floor back there? Can I go back into Merveil's lair? I don't know if I can go back in there or not to pick up that loot. We'll find out in just a moment. No, you can't. Oh well. Attempting to activate a waypoint I didn't need to activate. There we go, Diamond Skin node. Some extra resist goodness for a boss fight that I have already done. Alright, so welcome to Act 2. We have moved on to the forests of Rayclast. I'm going with Rayclast. I actually have not yet looked that up to make sure. Another thing is, anywhere in-game I can look quick to check that. I don't think there is. Like, oh god, I'm like, what is going on here? Oh, there's a shrine here. That's zapping me. Lightning Shrine. Shock Novas happen around you. Cool. How effective is it? Not terrible. Better than the sharp stick in the eye. Not gonna be allowing me to do anything insanely awesome, but hell, extra damage is extra damage. Just try and draw out a huge pack of monkeys. I almost said zombies. You hear them creeping down the trees. Here we go. And my little aura effect is about to wear off from the shrine. How unfortunate. And we'll just jump around in place until everything is dead. And then we'll look for more monkeys and keep progressing towards the forest encampment. Lots and lots of monkeys. Let's see if Infernal Blow would be more effective for eliminating or culling the horde, so to speak.
My mana is gone.
Leap Slam is unfortunately better. I have the life gain on hit attached to it. You can see my health kind of jumping up when I land on them. If I had mana, I could continue Leap Slamming, but alas, Acceleration Gate. I guess I move quick. Faster have increased projectile speed. So with the increased speed, as long as I have mana, it will be quite a bit faster to Leap Slam all over the place. This applies normally as well when you have, I believe it's faster attack skill gems. Link that up with Leap Slam, and you can move around more quickly than you would normally. Again, one of these things you probably get really spoiled by once you've done it. You know, you have a character who can just Leap Slam all over the place, and you go to a character who has to walk. I mean, walking? Who has time for that? Likewise with Quicksilver Flasks, I could kind of go for 2 at this point, but I don't know. I have enough problems with keeping my mana and health up and not spamming 40 different things at the same time. So, welcome to the Forest Encampment. Due to the way Act 2 kind of branches out, we're going to be starting fresh next time. So, for now, thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, rate, and/or subscribe, and have a great day.